Attention! Guardiola irritated with the situation of Manchester City's young talent. Decision expected in January. A £150 million bid for Jude Bellingham is being prepared after major developments at Real Madrid. Hello, Manchester City fan! Let's check out the latest updates on the greatest club in the world. Pep Guardiola barely used Claudio Echeverri and Manchester City during the second half of last season. The young Argentine arrived at the club in January, 1 year after City officially completed his signing from River Plate. However, due to the strong competition within the squad and the need for adaptation to European football, the English club decided in August to send him on loan to Bayer Leverkusen so he could get more game time. The expectation was that Echeverri would gain minutes, experience, and rhythm. But the reality turned out very different. At Leverkusen, the 19-year-old attacking midfielder played only 240 minutes across 8 matches, participating very little this season. This limited involvement raised concerns at Manchester City, as the purpose of the loan was to ensure his development and consistent playing time. According to the German outlet Bild, Pep Guardiola is reportedly irritated by Leverkusen's lack of use of Echeverri, and the situation has caused frustration behind the scenes at City. The English club has a clause that allows them to end the loan deal in January, increasing pressure for a quick decision. Manchester City will face Bayer Leverkusen on November 25 in the Champions League at the Etihad Stadium. During this time, the two clubs are expected to seriously discuss the possibility of terminating Echeverri's loan. German media indicate that a decision should be made by January, with the most likely scenario, according to Bild, being the player's return to England. If Echeverri returns to City at the start of the year, the club may opt to loan him out again, possibly to a team that can guarantee more consistent playing time and development. The idea is to avoid further stagnation, which could hinder his growth. Another important factor is that according to journalist Juan Cortez of Thai Sea Sports, Echeverri has shown interest in returning to River Plate in the next transfer window. Still, the final decision will be made by Manchester City, which will evaluate the best developmental path for the young midfielder. Echeverri's future will depend on discussions between City and Leverkusen and the strategy the English club chooses for 2025.
Real Madrid may face a significant dilemma next summer. Jude Bellingham, one of the club's main midfield stars, has once again attracted the interest of major European teams, with Manchester City emerging as the leading contender to make a massive offer for the Englishman. Inside the Spanish club, doubts have surfaced regarding Bellingham's adaptation to the tactical system implemented by Xabi Alonso. Despite his unquestionable talent, there is a growing sense that his performances fluctuate within the current model, which could open the door to negotiations at the end of the season. According to information from the Spanish outlet Fixtures, Manchester City is prepared to put forward an offer worth up to £150 million to bring Bellingham to the Etihad Stadium. The report also suggests that Rodri could be included in the discussions as part of the deal, adding even more financial and sporting weight to the proposal. Bellingham made an immediate impact after arriving at Real Madrid, winning major titles such as the Champions League and performing as a central figure in several campaigns. However, the possibility of playing in the Premier League, especially at a club with the sporting and financial power of Manchester City, could be tempting at this stage of his career. Manchester City's interest makes sense in the current context of the team. Pep Guardiola is expected to lose Kevin De Bruyne next summer, and there are strong indications that Bernardo Silva will leave the club at the end of the season. Therefore, signing a major midfielder becomes a priority. Bringing in Bellingham would address that need immediately, while also restoring his successful partnership with Erling Haaland from the Borussia Dortmund days. It is still unclear whether Real Madrid intends to negotiate their star player. The club knows this decision will be crucial for planning the future, as Bellingham is not only vital for the present squad, but also considered a central figure to lead the next generation. From the player's perspective, an important choice also awaits. Staying at Real Madrid offers continuity, stability, and the chance to keep winning titles. On the other hand, accepting a new challenge in the Premier League could represent a natural step forward in his career, especially under Guardiola's leadership. With so many uncertainties, all that remains is to wait for the next developments. What is clear is that Manchester City is ready to test Real Madrid's resolve and potentially make Jude Bellingham one of the most expensive transfers in recent European football history. Do you believe Jude Bellingham would be the perfect signing for City's midfield? Is it worth investing £150 million to bring him to the Etihad Stadium? Or should the club pursue another target? Share your thoughts below. Thank you for watching until the end. See you next time.